Hello everyone! Today we're going to talk about how to write a metaphor and what a metaphor is. So metaphors are used to compare two things that are different in most ways, but are the same in one important way. A metaphor states that one thing is something else. Unlike a simile, the words as and like are not included. There are 2 pages for you to complete this week, so just make sure you go ahead and complete both of those. On the first page, it says that we need to read each metaphor and then say what we think the metaphor means. So in our example, it says that Amy's tears were a river, and that just means that Amy cried a lot. So now our job is to read the rest of these metaphors and fill in what we think they mean. So the first one says, Dad is a bear in the morning. And this is a metaphor again because it doesn't use the words like or as. That would make it a simile. So a metaphor just directly compares the two things. It says Dad is a bear rather than saying Dad is like a bear or Dad is as grumpy as a bear. And that's what I think this one means. So because it says Dad is a bear, I'm going to write Dad is grumpy in the morning because that's what I think the metaphor means. And then I could go ahead and complete the rest of them. The only one that might have an unfamiliar word is this one here, and the word is encyclopedia. And an encyclopedia is just a book with information on many different topics. So that might give you a little clue on that one there. On the second page, we are given a box of words and we need to complete the metaphor. So again, a metaphor does not use the words like or as. It's different from a simile. You compare two things directly. So in the first one, it says, Emily's eyes were sparkling, and now I can choose a word from the box, or I can come up with my own if I want to finish the metaphor. So I'm going to say Emily's eyes were sparkling diamonds. And then I would have finished off my first metaphor. So I could go ahead and complete the rest of them. And then at the bottom, now I finally get the chance to write my own complete metaphor. And I only need to complete one of these options, but you could complete all of them if you wanted to. So for example, let's say I wanted to write a metaphor about someone who is very slow. I could say, Susan is a turtle. And this is a metaphor because it does not use the words like or as. It directly compares Susan to a turtle. And by this, I'm implying that she's very slow.